Imagine seeing the world while making life changing money online. Hello, everybody. Katrina here. I'm coming to you live from the Infinity Pool here in Okinawa, Japan. And I am here to attend a business convention. 2 weeks, business plus pleasure. And then I have here my business partners. You want to say hello, guys? Hello. Dave and Roxanne and Tanvir, huge leaders in our business community. Just a quick backgrounder. When did you guys start? Tanvir? I started 2018 October, pretty much the same as you guys. Yeah. What's your background? I studied hotel management, so I worked in the hotels in Switzerland, France, China, and then 14 years in Canada. Wow. Yeah. And you have your family here also, right? In Canada. In Canada. Yeah, and then for Dave and Roxanne, I clicked on their ad 5 years ago. I was skeptical, like, who are these people? What are they doing online? And who would have thought I'll be swimming with them, facing the East China Sea? Yeah.
I was, yeah, it is. I was a general manager before I started the business.
Yeah, I was working in finance in a government job.
And as some of you know, my background is in health, nursing, and then finance as well, and then TV production. And what has this business done to both of you?
Yeah, for us, when we started the online business, we were doing this full time, and it took him, like full time in our jobs.
Oh,
and
sorry,
then
job, yeah.
after 14 months, Dave quit his general manager job, and I quit my finance job after 29 months. So now we're doing this full time. We have more time with our family, and now we're traveling.
Yeah, the biggest thing for us is when we started, we were in $86,000 in consumer debt, and a lot of you can relate to that. When you're buried in debt, you can't sleep at night. You're almost suffocated. You can't. In 16 months, we paid all of that off because of the extra income we earned from the online business. It would have taken us maybe years and years and years to be able to do that, but 16 months we did that, and it's hard to explain what it means to become debt free. When you're debt free, your jump is a bit higher. Your smile is a bit bigger. Your hug is just a bit tighter. It's amazing.
I don't have a partner here. Why are you doing that? I'm here, and my husband is taking care of the boys. I have three sons. And when I got started here, our youngest was just 2 months old. So when I saw their ad, I was still pregnant, and I told myself I'm just gonna give birth, and this business hasn't left my mind. So and then the rest is history. And with you guys, the house, you were renters before.
This is like, to us, it's still mind blowing every time we kind of share this. It took us over, like, we were living in an apartment for over 9 years. Right?
Yeah, for over 10 years we were renting. We couldn't even save a down payment. But then because of the online business, after 2 years, we're able to save, 10% for the house. We were able to buy cash, the furnitures, right?
Interior decorated
We hired an interior designer. And also, after buying that home, after 3 years, or less than 3 years, we're able to pay it off in full. So now we're
mortgage free.
And we are not just a few. Like, there's thousands of us thriving in this business community. And as for me, some of you who have been following my page, I was able to quit my job 19 months into the business. Was that an easy decision? Like, deep inside, I know I wanted to, but that was not the original plan. I just wanted something extra while I was on my mat leave. I was living off of employment insurance. What does that mean in Canada? That means you're getting 55% of whatever salary that you've been previously getting. And my previous paycheck, I just, I got refreshed because I saw an email like 2 weeks ago, and I got so heartbroken again because I realized I was just getting 1,000 Canadian dollars every 2 weeks. 2 weeks, so that means in the month about 2,000, and 55% of that, like, I'm just barely getting 1,100 maybe in a month. I wonder how we live off of that. Yeah. But because I settled for that. But after that, people always say nothing changes if nothing changes, and it's very logical. But that's the hardest thing to do sometimes. I prayed hard. I was like, Lord, give me something, show me something. I know I need to do something different. And then I saw their ad, But when I saw their ad, I was skeptical. I was like, okay, Lord is already answering my prayers, and then I'm like refusing it. But then, okay, I took that as a sign, like maybe this is something that I can, that's why if you're skeptical, just even a tiny bit, that's okay. That's pretty normal. Do your due diligence, ask questions. And I wouldn't be here had I not decide to, ask them questions. What's in it for me as well? How can this be a possibility for my family? And because of that, when I decided to quit my job, when I was in the transition, I asked them because Dave that time already quit his job. I was like, how do I get over it? How do I process this? And I will never forget what Dave mentioned. Like, Katrina, pray hard. Pray for it. If it gives you peace, then that's the decision. I was doing pros and cons, but deep inside, I know the answer. But I think that really sealed the deal for me because that gave me peace. And my husband, too, when he said, it's up to you. Because he was skeptical at first, but he saw the transition, the transformation. And now we're very grateful. We're now in the position of not just helping our own families, but thousands of other
So how long has
families
it been
around
now
the
for
world.
you?
Boss free. I just turned like 4 years
Wow.
already.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
Oh,
It's
wow.
crazy, right? I don't even know, but it feels fast.
I
Because
think
I remember that time I was just joking. Remember, I told myself if I earn, like I have two bosses in the investment industry, like if I earn as much as my other boss, then maybe I would consider, quitting my job. And then all of a sudden, I think after saying that, after a few months, like my birth month, it happened. Like my first one, five figure in a month, and it actually exceeded 1,000 for my bosses. It's really crazy when you pray and then when you set your mind into it. I was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this. And I prayed another, and then it's there. I was like, I'm refusing again. But yes, the rest is history. 19 months, I was able to quit my job. Send send our eldest to a private school, give more to our parents, sponsor them coming to Canada, and traveling like this, affording travel like this, experiences, and vacation in the Philippines last year for the first time in 8 years. These couple here are also vacationing right now. This is like a first part of their 3 month
Yeah,
vacation.
3 months vacation
What
in
are
the
you excited
Philippines.
about going to the Philippines?
yeah, it's really amazing because this was I could have never thought of like even living for 3 months not in Canada.
Your internet is all set.
Yes, all set. We got internet. We bought the Starlink from Elon Musk. It's working really well there.
Yeah.
So what we're excited about is to really explore like because like we live in the Philippines, but sometimes in your own country you don't even get a chance to explore. Even in
Yeah.
Canada, because you're just busy working.
Mhm.
That's what normal people do. I mean, but
So we're
because
excited to go to Boracay,
Yes.
which is a beautiful
Beach.
beach. We're also excited to go to Palawan.
first time.
First time, that will be
Are
the
we,
first
are you
time.
going to Illegal?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
haven't been there. Very good.
And
And
then we're gonna go to
Hong
Hong
Kong.
Kong Disney. And again, this was just a dream, and you're gonna in Disney you're gonna treat.
Oh yeah, I'm treating my family. We're bringing
is this
our.
a surprise?
No,
They know?
they know, but
Aw,
Flights,
the
that's so
flights and
sweet.
accommodation,
accommodation we're
and
paying for them. So
Aw.
entrance to Disney, of course.
yes, so we're excited because we weren't able
No.
to afford this kind of like treating them vacation, but it's worth it because in the beginning, I think we work in this business like put in all the 100% effort and time, and I think for the first 2 years of the business, and now we're enjoying the fruits of the of our labor, right? And I remember Coach Katrina when she started. What really inspired me is that when she gave birth, she has her goal and she worked from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. while the
I would
baby's
message her.
asleep, right? And like that really inspired me because
In a corner without my own laptop. I was
yes,
just borrowing my son's
wow.
free desktop.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh yeah,
That's why people are asking, "Oh, Trina, do I need a new laptop?" No, I just started with like basic phone and my son's desktop. We have a laptop from the Philippines, but it's so slow. Yeah, so just putting your mind into it, right?
But you gotta do the work, right?
Yeah, we're not saying it's not the easy, like it's not the quick fix. You still need to do the work. But relatively speaking, like being able to quit we've been employees like most of our
I think you mentioned last time this for us too. It's the same. Like this has been kind of our longest career, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, for
because
us, yeah.
you know what, guys? They've tried like 24
Yeah.
businesses in
Even
the
jobs,
past.
we've not stayed. I mean, what was your longest job?
Oh,
Maybe 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
yeah, same here. Like
Yeah.
2.5, you're already thinking, what's next? What's next, right?
My longest was 3 years. So
Oh,
as far as a career, business
discovered
and
something
career,
new today.
yeah. As far as business and career, this has been the longest.
The
So
longest.
that
Yeah.
tells you the solidity and longevity of what we're doing, right?
Yeah, and we're still thinking, what's next? What's next? But what's next here?
Here, yeah.
Right? Like, how can we scale more, be able to help more? And I remember this message from my previous mentor in the Philippines that she mentioned, like, money is not the most important thing, which is true, but it affects the most important things
Yeah.
in your life,
That's
like, including even your faith, like, giving help, being able to help more, because when we have more, we can give more. And it's so heartbreaking, even how much we want to give more, but it's just survival mode for us,
Yeah.
right? So we are so grateful for that, and I'm so grateful for this beautiful couple that they're very instrumental. Like, it's an answered prayer. Um, for me personally, being able to follow their footsteps, and now thousands of people in our own business team that we're able to help. And I think that is one of the most priceless things, up above and beyond our own dreams, unfolding right in front of our eyes.
That's the beauty of this career, and I always this is the reason why we stuck to this online business and this type of careers because there's a certain point where you move from desperation because we were just desperate in the beginning. We are desperate to
Pay
earn our
off our
pay for debts, earn our first income online, desperate to do all this stuff. But there's a certain point where you cross from desperation to inspiration, where you just tell them, you're just doing it because you know like what it's like to be in those people's shoes when they started, right? And you cannot say that in many careers, right? Like you can't be in a career where you say at some point I hope he takes my position as a CEO or senior manager, or she becomes the owner of my company. You can't do that in this type of industry. Katrina could well make way more money than us, and that's really possible here, right? And that's so incredible, and you cannot
You
say
guys
that.
are making way more than those people who, like, started even before
Yeah,
you, right? And
because,
that's the possibility, as
because
long as
it's
you're willing to put
there's
in the
no cap
work.
here if
Yeah.
you work harder than other people.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty about this. It's not like work. Like you could be putting up the same amount of work as another person, and you still get the same
Yeah.
per hour pay, right?
Exactly.
You could be coming early. You still get here if you work harder, do the work, and produce more. You make more, way more than others. So that's why Katrina said, "What's next for us to scale here, and how many more people we can help?" I'm like you. If you're watching this, and you're like a mom or somebody want to do more ministry, help your
Parents,
parents,
yeah.
right? You want to retire or something, your parents do something, right? We stand for that. That's what we do. We help people just like you, but you need to be willing to put in the work. You cannot help the people that are not gonna put the work. But if you're willing to put in the work, like any career, we're here to support you. We're here to help you.
It's like any other businesses. You put in the work, you build the foundation, and then you reap the rewards later on, right? And being able to, oh yeah, just to add to that, like, the transition, like, for me personally, when I realized this is now something bigger than just my own dreams, when a few of my business partners are also able to quit their jobs, like, like a year or so in the business, and I was like, okay, now it's not just me. This is like affecting a lot of the, like, I'm creating my own small ripple
Yeah.
for all these moms, parents like me as well. And I was like, okay, no, this is like my newly found purpose,
Yeah.
mission, and I'm so grateful to be walking hand in hand with this, with Dave and Roxanne and all of our business coaches in our community. So this is a sign, you're dreaming bigger anyway. Why not discover what's the possibility, not just a possibility, but a reality for you as well. We're always one decision away from changing our lives forever. And now you're actually giving yourself the power to decide. We are big dreamer, everyday people like you. Whatever is possible for us, that's also possible for you. And this is just icing on the cake, you guys. We're in an infinity pool in Okinawa. Who would have thought? Like, okay, so before we say bye bye, just a quick, that's where we are. All of the rooms there are ocean view. Oh my gosh! And we're gonna have a fundraising gala tonight. Oops, where are you guys? I cannot see you. And then tomorrow VIP dinner, and 22nd we'll have like convention, like 5,000 people attending, like 1,000 from our business community. I'm just so grateful. Sometimes, we just want to, we're inhaling the beauty of this. Dave was mentioning he's doing like his gratitude practice in the morning. We're able to experience all of this and recuperate from all the walking tours.
Yes, you did.
Right. Thank you so much, you guys. It's been a while. I miss going live with you.
know.
You remember those first few go lives that we had? We're so nervous. You're in Calgary, I'm in Toronto. Now we're just, let's do a go live. I'm just like casually sharing. It's like a testimony of how much we've grown individually and as business partners together.
Oh yeah, that's
And
true.
the relationship. Like, I would always like look up to you guys. Like, how are these two like doing go
And now
lives
you're doing
every day?
And you do it like every minute.
And now I'm doing it every minute, even more than them.
You did 3 times already.
Yeah, and that's the power of your mentorship. Like, if your mentee do what you do. Hey Daphne, hello,
Hello,
lovely,
hello.
lovely seeing you all together, right? When we made it out of our chat groups, this is what happened. Hey Savita, thank you, life changing. Yes, can't Celiaga, can't wait to be there through the business. Awesome, yes, it's possible. Carol Contralers, hello, hello. Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys. So we'll just enjoy the rest.
Great.
I will. Thank you. I will eat my brunch and dinner. I brunch and brunch my brunch. I haven't eaten. There you have it. So thank you guys for following my adventure. It's a pleasure to share this with you. Imagine seeing the world while making life-changing money for your family, your loved ones, your purpose, and I hope I make you inspired to take action on your dreams. Okay? Bye for now. Thank you.